Welcome you to the Paid to Save Hangout. In the next handful of minutes, I'm going to walk you through who we are as a company, where we're going, why we're exploding, and more importantly, why you might want to participate. And for those of you I've not previously met, my name is Todd. I'm excited to be here with you and walk you through this presentation. And we always like to start with a pretty simple question. Have you ever dreamed of being in the right place at the right time, being able to quit your job and just live life on your terms? Well, if you want to make a lot of money 30 years ago, let's go back to 1984. I understand in 1984, nobody had a computer. Back in those days, it was just the whole idea of a home computer was a foreign concept. But that was an idea that caught on. And over the next handful of years, like an F-16 taking off a flight deck, you can see that the sales just went through the ballistic. And that made the billionaires of Larry Ellison, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, these kinds of people. Well, about every 10 years, something big happens. So 10 years later, let's go to 1994. And back in 1994, the internet. There was nobody online. There were no .coms. There was no Amazon, no Google. None of it existed. And once again, if you go back to 1994, hardly anybody's online. Then in 95, 96, an idea begins to catch on. And once again, we see a very similar graph. Looks like an F-16 taking off a flight deck. Sales began to explode. Well, let's go 10 years later. Let's go to 2004. And in 2004, quite frankly, nobody was on Facebook. In 2005, 2006, there's still nobody on Facebook. And then eventually, it looks like an F-16 taking off a flight deck, and that's what created the phenomenon of social networking. Lots of people cashed in particular, Mark Zuckerberg, who is now worth about $30 billion. But the big question is there anything today that is going through a similar growth pattern where you could get in before the big explosion? And the answer is yes. Let's take a look at mobile apps. If you go back to 2010, that was just a handful of years ago. Nobody was downloading mobile apps. That was a new idea. And of course, it began to catch on, and you can start to see this similar graph, this similar pattern happening all over again, where more and more people are doing it. It's starting to look like an F-16 that took off like a flight deck. And when you really begin to realize what's going on, you begin to realize that the mobile revolution is well in play. This is the one device we can't live without. This is the one device that if you were late for work this morning, you're probably, forgot your mobile phone, you're probably about to be a little bit later because you're going to go back and get that bad boy. And if you look at it by the numbers, there happen to be 7.1 billion people on the planet. We'll put that in context of how many cars are there? There's a billion. That means that, there's 7 times as many people as there are cars. How about landline phones? 1.1 billion. Computers, including laptops and desktops, 1.5 billion. Televisions, 1.6 billion. Bank accounts, 2.2 billion. And then you can see 5.4 billion phones, and there's actually 7.1 billion mobile phone accounts because some people have multiple accounts. If you're at work or things of this nature, some people have 2 to 3 accounts. So the fact that there's as many mobile accounts as there are people gives you an idea of the magnitude of this next revolution. It's bigger than computers, the internet, and social networking combined. And so mobile's changing everything in the landscape and the marketplace, including how merchants reach consumers. In the old days, you could just go on the yellow pages or the newspaper. You could go on radio or even television. Today people DVR their shows, fast forward through the commercials, and it's just not the same economy. In fact, if you happen to be above age 30, you're part of what I call the TV generation. Growing up, our parents would say, all you kids do is sit around and watch that darn TV all day long. But we don't say that to our kids or grandkids anymore. Today we say all you kids do is sit around and play with that darn mobile phone all day long. And so it's a different marketplace today. And when you really kind of grasp what I just outlined, you begin to realize mobile is the new gateway to commerce. And whoever controls access to the mobile phone, that is your next big thing. And so our company, we have a plan to put our mobile app on 1 billion phones and be a big part of that transition. So we're a company that we're based in Temecula, California. We're a debt-free company, a lot of money in the bank. We're a savings company. We're about helping people save money, quite frankly, on life. Whether you're talking on a mobile phone, going to the movies, shopping, whatever you're doing, we can help you do life for a lot less money. We were helping people save hundreds of dollars per month, thousands of dollars per year. And it was that passion to help people save money that eventually led to our mobile app, which we launched about a year ago. And this app has just exploded. It was an easier way to save money. Never again did you have to clip coupons. You could simply walk into the merchant, show your phone, and save money on almost everything. Whether you were getting 2 pizzas for the price of one, a half-price oil change, 40% off on your dry cleaning, or whether you want to save money at Walmart, PetSmart, Kmart, JCPenney's, Outback Steakhouse, Chili's, Arby's, McDonald's, Forever, Forever 21. Where do you want to go? We have 9,000 big box retailers, 3,000 local merchants, and that list grows every single day. Every single day our product gets better because every day we have more ways we can help you save money. But understand, our mobile app is not just about helping you get digital coupons. We can actually help you check prices. Have you ever been at a store and wondered, hey, am I getting a good deal? Never again. You simply open up the mobile app. You can scan the barcode on the product. The app will instantaneously go out onto the internet, search for that product, show you all of the different pricing options. If you can buy it for less online, you can actually order it and actually earn cash back on your very own purchase. Now, the only thing better than earning cash back is the ability to earn double cash back. And this is where you actually get a double cash back membership. And it means that you're not going to earn the normal amount. You're going to earn twice as much the normal amount. Now, there's a lot of different companies who sell cash back. In fact, I was at Sam's Club just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm walking through the line, and the lady says, hey, how would you like to get a cash back membership? Well, I've already got a Sam's Club membership. They, in effect, wanted me to get a membership as $100 where I could earn 2% cash back if I paid $100. That was just for the year. I'd have to pay that every single year. But with Paid to Save, we actually give you a lifetime membership. You can earn double cash back for life for a one-time payment of just $29.95. It's an unbelievable deal. Obviously, it'll pay for itself many, many, many times over. In fact, if you simply ordered some ink cartridges and some orders from Groupon, and we happen to sell Groupon, you would pay for itself just right then and there. But the thing that makes us revolutionary is we have a model called incentivized sharing. And incentivized sharing is that, giving you the incentive to share. On our mobile app, you can click a couple of buttons. That'll open up a panel that allows you to invite your friends, whether it be via LinkedIn, Twitter, text, Gmail, Facebook. How do you want to invite your friends? So you click a couple of buttons, you invite your friends download our mobile app, they go around town saving money, and as they're going around town saving money, you're going to be in a position to make money. And that's a revolutionary idea, allowing you to save money by sharing a mobile app that helps other people save money at all of the stores they're going to shop at anyway. And we can drop that money right on a Visa debit card every single Monday. In our company, we say TGIM, thank goodness it's Monday. It's a pretty incredible concept. But if you look at some of the companies that dominate the news cycles every day, companies that we all talk about, every single one of them have been built by word of mouth. Every one of them has been built by friends and family. Whether we're talking Facebook with 1.23 billion users, Twitter with 1 billion, LinkedIn with 347 million, Instagram with 300 million, Pinterest, Angry Birds, Candy Crush, Groupon, Living Social, every one of these deals was built on you telling your friends who told their friends who told their friends. These companies have made millions and billions. Now, we're the ones that brought the customers, but they got the money. And, who sold us on that plan? And that's what Paid to Save is all about, incentivized sharing. If you're the one bringing the customer, shouldn't you get a piece of the transaction? Is that not more fair, more just? That's what we're doing. We're the first company in the history of the world to do it. It's a concept that we're pioneering, and we believe that is the paradigm that's going to dominate mobile as we look into the future. Now, to get started with our company, it's simple. It's $399 to get started, and then it's $49.95 per month. Now, what do I get for $399? Well, number one, we're going to set you up with 25 of those double cashback memberships. So I got 25 memberships that I can sell for $29.95. And if I went out and sold all 25, I just made $750. Okay, and that's cash to you in your pocket. You keep every single bit of that money. But we're also going to give you 4 Dream Shares. Now, this has been an extremely popular product that our company sells. It allows you to go to 4,000 resorts, 85 countries. You can go there for 7 nights, 8 days for pennies on the dollar. And those Dream Shares sell for $340. But you're going to get all of this for just a simple $399. So it's $1,090 in total value that you're getting for $399. Now, for $49.95 per month, what am I getting? Well, we're going to give you 3 of those double cashback monthly memberships. You get 3 of them every month that you can go sell or give away. It's up to you. But if you sell them, you're going to get $90 every single month in cash to you because you're out there giving away a free mobile app. And some people, then you say, hey, would you like to make double cash back? Some people say, yeah, sounds kind of good. And so, you hook them up. They give you $30. You give them the double cash back membership. They get to earn twice as much, pays for itself many, many times over. And then, of course, you get this 3 every single month. But then we're also going to give you the Ultimate Club. Now, the Ultimate Club is another very popular product that we sell as a company. It's how people save hundreds per month, thousands per year. And in that club, you get everything from $50 a month in food to an entertainment portal, travel portal. We give you the ability to call that medical doctor 24/7. The doctor can diagnose you right over the telephone or, and write your prescription drug if necessary. You get a pharmacy plan, vision plan, dental plan, all kinds of ways to save money. And with our company, if you simply go out and tell 4, then the whole thing is a moot point because everything's free anyway. We call that our G4 bonus. Simply get 4 and you pay no more. Get 4, and at that point, everything is free of charge. You still get the $50 a month on food. You still get all the double cashback memberships that you can sell and make money. But you don't pay us anything by simply getting 4 people who come on board. And then we have an incredible compensation plan. The first way you can make money, by the way, is with merchants. If you happen to know of a pizza place or donut shop or coffee shop or dry cleaners or whatever it might be, you tell the merchant, hey, you can get on the Paid to Save mobile app completely free of charge. Doesn't cost anything. You'll never pay the company a 1 dime until somebody shows up and puts $1 in your cash register. And if you bring that merchant onto our platform, from here on out forevermore, anybody who ever goes to that merchant, you're going to get 15% right off the top. You're going to get paid 15% for life on every transaction that ever happens to that merchant, regardless of how those customers got there. Now, many of the merchants, by the way, will choose to give away our mobile app. And they can get these table tents like you're seeing here on the screen. And the reason they want to do that is you can ask the merchant, hey, Mr. Merchant, how much money do you currently make on your customers when they shop somewhere else? Approximately. And they're like, I don't make anything. Hey, what if I could show you how to get paid on your merchants or on your customers, even when they're shopping at your competition? Would that be of any interest to you? And, well, of course. Well, look, you can give away our mobile app for free. There's no cost whatsoever to the merchant. They can, get these table tents. They can put their number on there. Customers download our mobile app. As those customers go around town saving money, guess what? The merchant's now in a position to make money. But guess what? It's not just the merchant making money. You're going to make money on those customers too. It's an incredible way to just ramp up your customer base and make some incredible money. We have an incredible program for nonprofits. Any school, church, club, sports teams, chamber of commerce, they can come on board 100% completely free of charge. No fees at any time in any way, what shapes or whatsoever. And the nonprofit can give away the mobile app to all of their supporters, their congregation. As their supporters go around town saving money, the nonprofit's making money. Now think about that. Here's a fundraiser that they can do one time. They can pay them month after month, year after year, all across the country. And because our mobile app is set up to be spread virally, many of their supporters or congregation members will share with their friends or share with their friends. And next thing you know, that nonprofit is earning money, all across the country on people who are doing something they were going to do anyway. In fact, we're helping those people save money. It's an incredible way, once again, to get huge customer base. And by the way, on that double cash back we talked about, half the proceeds go to the nonprofit to help them, fund the causes that they're doing. Now, we talked about incentivized sharing. We talked about giving away the mobile app. Now, how much money do I make when I give the mobile app away? Well, number one, let's say that you gave the mobile app to your next door neighbor, John. We'll call it for friend number 1. And you're going to make 15% on friend number 1. Anytime they use that mobile app, any commissions that are derived from their usage, 15% right off the top is going to get paid to you. Well, let's say that friend number 1 shares it with friend number 2. Well, friend number 1 is going to make 5% on friend number 2, but the other 10% is going to come up to you. Now, let's say that friend number 2 shares it with friend number 3. Friend number 2 will make 5% on friend number 3. Note, friend number 1 does not make anything on friend number 3. These are all people who downloaded the app for free. They're not brand partners. They didn't join the company like you. And so they can only get paid one level of activity. They can get paid on the people they personally share the mobile app with. So they all get paid 5% on one level, and the other 10% is going to come up to you. And that process just continues infinitely deep. Well, let me put some numbers behind this. Let's assume that you opened up our mobile app and you went out and invited 200 friends. And let's assume for one moment that you're not very popular, that out of your 200 friends, only 20 are willing to download a free mobile app that can get them some free food, at Chili's or Outback Steakhouse. We've got a number of places that offer free food. So here's a free app to get free food. And out of 200 friends, only 20 said, okay, I'll take the app. Well, then your 20 friends invite a couple hundred friends. That's 20 times 200, that's 4,000 invites. Let's say that 10% download the mobile app. That's now 400 people who have our app. Well, those 400 people invite their 200 friends. That's 80,000 invites. 10% download the app. That's 8,000 people. If you continue this process and you get to the point there's 3,200,000 people that have our mobile app. Now, is that possible? Yeah. Remember Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Candy Crush? This is how all of them did it. This is how all of them grew their customer bases. Now, let's assume that you can only make just 10 cents per month per person. Okay, now that's less than those other platforms are making. But let's assume you only make 10 cents per month. Well, you got 20 customers here. That means you're now making $2 a month. Well, on your second level, you got 400 customers. You're making $40 a month. On your third level here, you got 8,000 customers. You're now making $800 a month. And then 16,000 a month, and then 320,000 a month. And guys, this is just off customers. This isn't off brand partners. You didn't recruit anybody. This is just giving away the mobile app. Maybe the merchants are giving away the app. The nonprofits are giving away the app. I mean, you're building this massive customer base. Overrides are being built, and these are the kind of money that can ensue. And I'd even ask you, what if just 10% of this happened? Instead of 320 grand, what if it was 32 grand? What if it was just $3,000? Again, this is incredible money for doing something pretty simple. Now, we also give you the ability to go out there and build a team of brand partners. And let's assume that you're going to build a 3x10 matrix. So you got Manny, Mo, and Jack. They can recruit a few, who recruit a few, who recruit a few. And everyone gives away the mobile app to 20 people each. Now, whenever I do my live meetings, I actually go around the room. And I say, so how many did you give the app to? How many did you give the app to? And you'll never hear a number of 20 or less. It just doesn't exist. I mean, we got people, oh man, I've given it to 80, I've given it to 70, I've given it to 50, I've given it to 120. I hear sometimes 200. Every once in a while, 300. I mean, people have been giving away a free app. It just doesn't get any easier than that. But if you only did 20, if you built a 3x10 matrix of brand partners just doing 20, that means that within 10 levels, you could have 1,771,380 customers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, anytime you can get paid on 1 million of anything, somebody's getting paid, okay? And I don't care how much money. I mean, I don't care if it was 10 cents, per person. Well, in our particular compensation plan, if you build that 3x10 matrix, you can make 1% on the first level, 2 on the second, all the way down to where you make 10% on the 10th level. If all of these people went out and just simply clicked on one thing per week at a local merchant, when you got to your 7th level, you can make over 20 grand a month. By the time you get to the 10th level, you can make over $500,000 a month on the 10th level alone. That doesn't include level 9, 8, 7, 6, on the 10th level alone. And again, what if just 10% of that happened? It's 50 grand a month. What if just 1% of that happened? That's 5,000 a month. What if 1/10 of 1% of that happened? It'd be $500 a month just on that level alone. And I don't know of anybody who's, man, if I could make a few $100s a month giving away a free mobile app, that's incredible, part-time residual income, with your own home-based business. Now, we also give you leadership bonuses. Let's say that you're out there building a business. You got people coming on board and they're buying those, business builder packs where they're, getting started for $3.99 and, going out and retailing the product. And let's just say that you bring on Manny, Maria, and Jack. So here's Manny, Maria, and Jack. Well, you're going to make $30 on that first package that you sell. You make $30 on the second package and $30 on the third. At this point, you've made $90. Now, the magic in our compensation plan happens on the 4th person. Because number one, remember, when you get 4, you pay no more. At this point, everything is completely free of charge. But you're also going to get a huge pay raise. You just made $120 when you sold that package to, let's call it Mary here. And so Mary buys the package, you make $120. Well, you're done for the moment. You're not doing any more recruiting. Now, Mary begins to go out and build her business. She begins to share the idea with other people, and they start buying these packages for resale. And so, sure enough, Mary shares it with Bob. Well, when Bob buys that package, you just made $90. Let's say that, Mary makes another sale. You just made another 90. Mary makes another sale. You just made another 90. And then they start to bring people on, and you're going to make $90 on every package that gets sold. On the first 3 of the first 3 of the first 3 of the first 3 into perpetuity. And so if, Bob brings on 2 people, you just made 180. If Karen gets 1, you just made 90. If Karen's person gets 3, you just made 270, right? Every time these packages get sold, you're going to make those $90 again infinitely deep. Now, you're not limited to just bringing on 4 people. You could bring on a 5th person. And on all of your personals, right, if you make a personal sale, you're making $120 per package that gets sold. And then when those people go out and begin to build a business and they have the packages being sold on all these additional lines, once again, you'll start to make those 90, 90, 90, 90, 90s on all the packages sold, again, into perpetuity. It's unbelievable compensation. We've had people who've just, I mean, again, when you're making $90 a sale, if you just had 10 people, I mean, that's $900. I mean, this is the kind of compensation plan that can give you bill paying money, actually make a difference, not maybe someday, but right away, even starting this week. We have a weekly pay plan, so you can actually, make a big difference in your family's income and what you guys are doing if you go to work within in no time at all. So absolutely incredible compensation plan. But we're not done. We have car bonuses where you can earn $500 a month toward the car of your choice, $1,000 a month toward the car of your choice. We've even got a residential bonus where you can make $2,000 a month toward the house of your choice. We've got vacations that we give away. Once you qualify for a car, we take you to, this past year we went to Las Vegas. Unbelievable trip. We stayed at a 5-star resort. We drove sand rails across the desert. We took a private airplane over the Grand Canyon. We went to all these shows and dinners. The company paid for everything. And again, that can be with a team of just 150 people. I mean, we're not talking a lot of people here. I mean, that's a very small team, and the company starts to buy you cars and take you on vacations. This isn't, maybe someday. I mean, this is how many of you want to, change your lifestyle and change what you're doing today. And there's just no better place to do it than mobile. It's all about, it's timing and trends that make you rich. I don't care how hard you work. If you're out there trying to sell Walkmans, you're not going to make any money. If you're out there selling, 8-track players, you're not going to make any money. If you're out there selling laptops, I mean, you can work hard, but your timing's just not there. You got to catch the industries at the right time. And right now, mobile is that industry. This is the next big thing. And right now, you have a chance to be first. So get back with whoever invited you to be here. Number one, thank them for thinking of you. At a minimum, download our mobile app so that you too can start getting paid to save today. And thanks for being with us.